Welcome to RealityScream, episode 28. I'm John. 28.
100.
28.
What is it? Yeah, it's 28.
28.
I got the number right.
This time.
This time.
This time. I'm John.
I'm Mac.
That's Mac Attack.
I'm the other one.
I'm the other one.
Welcome back, guys. Sorry
Daniel just
for
vibing in the chat.
Sorry for the late post last Thursday. Some things came up, but we're here.
Yeah,
28.
So I was cooking dinner, and you called me while I'm like doo 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 doo, and like I just have a headphone in. Audis is watching Blue's Clues or some shit in the living room. Katie's on her way home from work, and I'm making some freaking like some thinly sliced steak with a little bit of a
Damn, what the fuck, steak?
Yeah, bro. With some white rice in there.
I love white rice.
I can't remember. There's something else I put with
like
the steak.
Jasmine rice?
Oh, broccoli. I put broccoli with it. Actually, yes, it was jasmine rice.
I love jasmine rice.
Yeah.
I love broccoli with steak. I don't know why.
It's so good.
It's so fucking
It's so good.
It's such
But
a
I
good
just love steak.
compliment for steak.
If you're a vegetarian, welcome. But
That's
we're
right.
not.
We're
happy you're here.
Broccoli. Give us that.
I do like vegetables. I eat
That's true.
I don't eat as much vegetables as I used to. Speaking of which, before I forget, I have a story from today.
Okay.
So every other Saturday, we go grocery shopping, right? And we were at Aldi, and at the local Aldi that we go to, I would say in the last 3 to 6 months, they've installed some self-checkouts, like they put some in. But this is our main grocery trip.
Yeah.
And it's on my dime.
Mm-hmm.
So we load that bitch up.
Yep.
And so we got a lot of stuff. So we're going to go in the line because their self-checkouts are very small. And plus we have August, and he's really cute. He's almost 3. He'll be 3 in April. He likes to help us out and put stuff on the belt.
Yeah.
So we're waiting in line. There's a couple of people ahead of us. And two directly in front of us are 2 old white men.
Yeah.
And, there's a gentleman that's the cashier, and there's an older lady I think she's moving something, but she's like, hey, just so you guys know, there's, self-checkout that's available, 5 cents, if you're using a card, and one of the old white men in front of us goes, I don't work here. And so, and I think she ignored him. She's like, yep, so if you're using a card, he goes, I don't work here. Again, she goes, well, sir, you don't have to work here to use a self-checkout. He's like, don't be an asshole. She's just trying to help relieve the stress of her coworker and help, just obviously no one wants to stay in line. She's just, in case people don't know, she's just doing her job. You don't have to be an asshole. That's all I'm saying. And then I get to the cashier guy, and of course he's, we go there all the time, so I'm kind of familiar with him. I'm like, hey man, what's up? He just kind of looks at me. He's like,
one of those days.
Katie's like, just trying to get through your shift.
It's just one of those days.
And then I was like, he said that he doesn't work here. I'm like, yeah, man, we know. Obviously, we know you don't work here, because if you did, we would know who you are, and we can tell we don't like you. You don't match our vibe, bro.
I love that. Look, I get it. First of all, don't ever be, I don't think it's fair to be mean to employees.
There's no need.
There's no need.
Unless they were absolutely just god awful to you, but
yeah, but at the same time,
where are you going with this?
I get what he means.
You don't look.
Let's say my motherfucking job.
Look, there's two real polite options. You can either go to the self checkout or don't and shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
You don't have to make
normal people just shut the fuck up.
You don't have to make your rude ass comments. You can say nothing. We're saying nothing, but as soon as he said that, of course, Katie has to. She goes, I
would have laughed probably. Though.
I'm like,
I'm not the best at company with that stuff. I would have laughed. To me, that's funny. But
another random story of an old white man. I picked up some Hungry Howies for the fam last night, and I was like, I placed it online. The website was being funky. I was like, I'm not gonna do delivery because it just said you're gonna do carry out. So I was like, I'm not gonna mess with this. I just want to go get my stuff. It's like a mile away from my house, not that far. Yeah, it's gonna take me a second. So I get there, and I'm just wearing my little zip up hoodie.
Little pony.
No.
My little...
And I'm wearing my Jujutsu Kaisen like purple and black swirly pajama bottoms.
Oh fuck!
And they have like some Japanese lettering on it.
Yeah,
I'm assuming, and then it has like a little chibi version of
you look
of
like
Gojo. But anyway, so I'm just like, I don't care. I'm gonna be there for like a minute. I'm just like, I'm not gonna change to pick, you know. But there's an old white guy sitting there waiting on his food, and he immediately, like, I walked in, and he immediately just goes, and I'm just sitting there just looking for it. I don't care. I feel his eyes. I see his movement. Like, I can tell he's looking.
Oh my God.
Maybe he likes what he sees. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah.
I would just like to say this.
Oh.
That was funny about, I can't remember who. Oh, it was our Daniel.
You know what's up, Daniel?
It was Lukey Boy. He posted it in chat, or in our group chat the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? One of his students had pajama pants on, and I thought it was funny because
Luke's a teacher?
I went on a big rant. No, he's
Make up
he's
your mind.
going-
No, yeah.
he's-
What is he?
he's going to school to be a principal. Actually,
Oh,
Yeah,
so
he's-
Haley's
he's-
going to school to be a teacher. Luke's being
Yeah.
in school.
terrible career choices, guys. But I would just like to say that.
Oh, that's what I said to the cashier at Aldi. I said, I just go, I hate people. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought this was funny because
Sweet guy, too.
I went on it wasn't like a rant, like an angry rant. I just went on a funny rant at work with my staff because every time they show up to work to see a movie for free on their off day, they're wearing a sweatshirt
Yeah.
and pajama pants.
But they're off.
It's sloppy. It
They-
looks trashy.
Look, man.
You look homeless
Before I recently got in, I don't know if
and
this
white trash.
I don't know if this still counts though. And I mean, no one said anything to me, but I mean, come on, Eric, you know. Before I got a pair of jeans that I liked, which not that I wasn't looking, but I don't think about it.
Yeah.
I just wore whatever I normally wore or would wear when I'm at home, which would be like sweatpants, which is what I'm wearing now, which I haven't done in a while.
What's wrong with sweatpants?
Okay, I've heard people that have a problem with it.
No. You don't even have to get like regular sweatpants. You can get ones that look better, like joggers.
That's right. Who am I trying to press?
You can get joggers that are sweatpants, but they look a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know,
Actually,
not
like
as sloppy.
last time I went down to Memphis, I remember my brother was like, "Where did you get those?" I'm like, "Oh, I got these at Meyer, don't you know?
Don't you know?
I got them at the Myers."
Sorry if I look distracted. I'm ordering Hungry Howie's.
Oh, excuse me. Welcome everybody, by the way. All of you. We're so glad that you're here. We love you. We see you.
I don't have Hungry Howie's near me.
You don't.
I'm going to swing
From the chandelier here.
from the chandelier. I guess we're eating at home. All right, guys.
All right.
We've got some stuff to talk about tonight.
We do.
We just a few things. Mainly just I have a bit spoiler free. The Marvels review. I was able to watch that, unfortunately.
Loki season 2 finale.
We'll be talking about that too, which I did
Yeah.
somewhat enjoy.
Pulling my hair down for Loki, don't
just
you know?
some TikToks that I like. I've got
Tickety tots?
Am I the Asshole from Reddit that I really enjoyed. I thought
You
was
are.
funny.
Oh, by the way, before we get into this,
Yes.
how are you feeling right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of what I'm about to tell you. It's something small, but I feel like you're gonna love what I'm about to tell you.
Content.
Are you like? Are you sober?
Oh, I'm just chill.
Okay, you're good. Okay. I decided that I will be making both mac and cheese and mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving. Because I think I said that I wasn't going to do it.
Wait,
Or
you were being serious that you weren't going to do it?
Semi-joking. I was like, it was just no one. I don't know if I said it on the podcast, probably because she was in on that episode. But because when we left the taco lunch, just because your mom just goes,
Yeah.
"Hey, Katie, what are you bringing to Thanksgiving?" What are you? I'm making it. Or
Mac and cheese.
She should have said y'all. Or
Y'all?
yeah, or who? What are yous?
What do you use?
Multiple you.
What do you use, guys? For sure. I'm going to
But,
be excited on Thanksgiving.
I say what we should start doing is like maybe since we started doing the podcast, because we haven't really had a holiday since. Well, you didn't. I don't know. You didn't come to July 4th. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. But like we can do like little like Thanksgiving or Christmas posts.
I don't
take
want
pictures
to
together.
do Thanksgiving. Why?
I just meant more of like take
Christmas, yeah.
pictures. I meant more of like, since I mentioned it, take pictures of the mac and cheese and the mashed
for
potatoes
sure.
and put it on Discord or something.
I'll put them on Discord, Twitter, Threads for the 5 people that still use it. I'll post it all over there.
Post it all over there.
But Zach, why
Oh, by the way, I also want to mention about that guy from Aldi,
Yeah.
the guy that was like, I don't work here. He literally just had, hey Zach, he literally just had cranberries.
Hello, Zach. Cranberries?
Yeah, he made a big yeah, just so you know, self-checkout's open. I don't work here. I just have a box of cranberries to purchase.
I think
It came to like $11, so he had multiple batches of cranberries.
this
So he's gonna make the cranberry sauce, juice, whatever it is.
I think this would be a good time to talk about like public etiquette.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're in line, you have one item and you're in the regular checkout line.
What are you doing?
Go to the self-checkout.
Yeah, it's faster.
There's people here that have, that rely on $200-$300 worth of groceries. They should not be self-checking out. They should have someone doing it for them. But
Also, I have a lot
what's
of
another?
I also have a lot of social anxiety.
Yeah.
So like I prefer to not have to deal with people, so I will absolutely go into a freak. I mean, I like cranberries too, man. I'm not saying anything against it, but again, he was just a dick when he didn't need to be. But I would much rather not deal with people and go into the self-checkout line if I can. But that's only if I'm getting a few items though. Because again, like there's not enough space with like how much shit we've got to fit, especially if it's like a smaller self-checkout like Aldi have.
Yeah.
Anyway, so public etiquette.
Walmart put those big ones in. Those big fucking self-checkout ones.
Yeah.
Walmart's got those.
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh
huge.
yeah, don't you know?
I could see you telling somebody with $300 order to go there, sure, but at the same time, like, I think Walmart needs to start bringing back, human beings. Start
Corporal
checking
punishment?
people out. It's getting outrageous.
So, another thing that's self-etiquette that I mentioned, and something that we show, Audis loves to put the carts up. He's like, he'll like walk with it. Of course, he's like under me because he's much smaller than me. So he's holding on to like this. But yeah, we show him to put the cart up, or him and he likes to put the cart up. Just saying.
Helping out, guys. Pitching in.
Don't be a dick. It's free.
But yeah, let's get into some reaction stuff here. Should I?
react?
Hold on, we wanted to make this a little bit bigger, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, we can make anything bigger, baby. Like I said, I just need a couple inches. 7, 12.
That should be fine.
Mm.
We'll see. Let us know if it's a little irritating, guys. We'll start off here at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
We got some TikToks. This was courtesy of one of our Discord followers,
Wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt, I think.
joiners.
Nice.
Hey, do you guys want to hear my impression of a cougar? What are you, 22? Does your mother know you're out? Just kidding, this is really it. Fuck.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, that hurt my throat too.
Not too bad.
What's better than eating a mandarin?
Oh, Anthony.
I mean, we know, Anthony. What's better than eating a mandarin?
Eating a mandarin.
What? Hold
What's better than eating a mandarin?
on. Eating a mandarin.
Oh, Anthony.
I mean, we know, Anthony. What's better than eating a mandarin?
Eating a mandarin.
I get it.
That's pretty good.
It's a dirty joke there.
All you PlayStation fans, I saw this a few days ago. All you Bloodborne fans, I think we've got Front Software, the people that make Dark Souls. They're doing another exclusive for PlayStation 5. So we're hoping
that Michael fucking plays Spider-Man 2 because he wants to talk about other PS5.
I was excited when I saw this. Elden Ring 2, baby, let's get it. Yeah, that's not going to be exclusive, bro. That'd be stupid for them to do that.
Says that maybe it's just the tablet, but it says that we ended for some reason.
We ended?
Yeah,
Did I hit a button?
I don't know. Hold on.
No, it's right here.
Okay, cool.
Why does it show that we're ended?
It might just be the tablet.
Yeah, that's so weird. That's never happened to us. That's so weird. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Weird. Okay.
Did it do it?
Small panic attack. It did refresh, yes. We're good, guys. We're good. It's good. It's good. All right. Y'all back now? Okay. So it was messed up? You know, ever since they pushed through that update today for the website and the app, it's been acting fucking weird, man. But I do want to let's talk about Loki.
Yes, please. While I try to get this back on the tablet.
Let's talk about Loki.
Okay.
Though I enjoyed the second season. Get the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yes, it's a great game. A lot of fun, Zach. And I
Yeah,
had a
okay,
lot of
back
fun
up.
for it. But season 2, I felt, though I enjoyed it overall,
Yes.
I still, I don't know. I was waiting for something bigger.
First of all, I think the finale was amazing.
Like, I really enjoyed it.
It was a really
all the
fun
way-
episode.
Yeah.
The ending was I had to look into it a little bit on what it meant more.
What do you mean?
Like like he apparently is now like kind of upgraded his title as the god of stories. Says it keeps freezing.
I don't know why. I mean, we're good to go on here. Yeah. Everything's running.
That's good for me.
Looks good on.
It's good for Daniel.
Yeah, looks good on.
Good for, okay.
Okay, so it's just okay. So okay.
But now he's now apparently responsible for holding stability in the universe, like holding all
Okay.
those. And now he's now upgraded his title as the god of mischief. He's now the god of stories. And so this
Maybe-
is opening up apparently this whole is supposed to open up a whole huge arc now, whole new huge.
Maybe it's because maybe I needed to watch a video that kind of broke it down a little bit better. Maybe because I was kind of confused.
Yeah.
By what was happening. There was just a lot of flashing lights and colors, and I'm like, how
Me too. But I'm talking about when he like grabbed he like all the timelines or universes or whatever. Spoiler alert. Sorry
Yeah,
if
when
you haven't watched
which
it.
was awesome.
Yeah, like they all died apparently, and he like was like reviving them and like holding like, and then he sat on his throne and that was like such a cool scene.
That was very cool. Very cool.
At first we were like, wait a minute, does his outfit started changing, outfit costume whatever, his whole look was changing, and at first like is he being declothed?
Are we about to see the royal buttocks? But overall, I think the season was just as enjoyable as the first one. I liked the like I said, my favorite thing about the whole series is the brotherly bond between Mobius and Loki. I think we need a lot more brotherly vibes in entertainment, man. We don't get that a lot.
Maybe you shouldn't say that when we have the Marvels pulled up.
What? Oh,
Because it looks very anti.
there you go. But yeah, that'd be cool to have a lot more stuff like that. Great to see. But I am so far right now. Loki's the
little nut check.
I would say. What'd you say?
A little nut check. Little brotherly
Yeah.
bond.
There you go.
Little tap tap pull.
He basically took He Who Remains' place, but he's a better version. Instead of pruning timelines, he's helping them grow so multiverse can expand and thrive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, that's
Anyway.
why Loki's like the only good thing right now that Marvel's producing. Well, no, I liked Ant-Man. I like Quantumanium. Quantumanium does a lot of shit, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was a fun movie.
Yeah. I'm not a douchebag.
I enjoyed it.
Is that what it was? I'm not an ass hat. Ass face. Don't be a mac and cheese butterball. Hungry Howie's has a mac and cheese pizza, by the way.
What?
Hungry Howie's has a mac and cheese pizza now.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. And right now they also have mac and cheese too because of that. So you can get like a bacon jalapeno mac and cheese.
Bro, one of my favorite. I miss Cece's pizza.
We talked about that the other day, Katie.
I
and I.
miss it.
Yeah.
I miss going to get that mac and cheese pizza.
You're
man.
probably gonna get a little bit of there's some germs all up in there, but you're gonna get a lot of pizza.
Yeah,
And the desserts were good too.
Yeah, I love the dessert.
That dessert pizza, like they had like this chocolate kind of pizza.
Yep, and my favorite side.
Oh, the
dishes,
apple one.
Like I love breadsticks, but my favorite thing is to eat with pizza is salad. So they always had like
They had
great
they had a good
salad.
salad bar.
They had
They had
pasta.
some pasta. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pasta was all right. It was
I
the
loved
corkscrew, like really swirly, thick boys
Yeah.
that I loved. Fucking love their pasta.
I remember CC's was like, what was it, like $5?
Yeah,
Originally?
inflation. Yeah, originally it was $5 for a
Yeah.
buffet. It was so freaking good, and they had arcade games too,
Yeah.
which was cool.
Loved it, man. It was a cafeteria style too, the sitting
Yeah.
areas and stuff.
So you can just keep getting up and
Yeah.
getting more. And when you're in the
So
South, you don't eat. Come on now.
so good. You stacked them plates up on that table. You keep,
Uh-huh.
you keep it coming, man. They had crushed.
We went there at least once a week, twice a week maybe.
So good.
We didn't complain.
Is the best. Yeah, Zach. I wish they have a pizza buffet here, but it died because of COVID.
Damn it.
It was like a family owned place. Ugh, love CC's. Yeah. CC's was fantastic. But speaking of Marvel though,
Yeah, lay it on me.
the Marvels. Let's talk about it. Let's
RIPCCs.
let's talk about it. I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I'm going to do my best. If it sounds like I'm giving away a spoiler, John will stop me by throwing a brick at my head. So
I will use Party Time Patrick. I will Patrick your
He
ass.
does hit me right in the
I'll hit
Please
you.
don't hit me in the face.
I'll hit you with my pee. Hit you with my
There you
pee.
go. I'd rather you just do that. Pasta Alfredo sauce was incredible. Yep. Yeah, I miss CC's. They need to bring it back. Actually, you
They
know what,
do.
guys? Let's just all pitch in and start our own pizza buffet business. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll survive another COVID.
I will cook as long as no one talks to me.
Well, they're just gonna be frozen, so you just throw them in there.
Boring.
Well, you'll have the custom order. You know, you always have that one dickhead that was like, "Hey, can I get a custom pizza?" Like, fuck you, dude.
Can I get a black olive with a light cheese and anchovies, please?
Fucking gross.
But
But all right, let's
Dr.
talk.
Pibb.
Let's talk about Marvels. I want to talk about motherfucking Marvels. Okay.
Let's talk about it. It looks like it's gonna be so. Aw.
Yep, it looks like it's gonna be. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you, we don't count Rotten Tomatoes. I have it pulled up here just because there was an article about, but that's not actually Rotten Tomatoes. I like to follow IMDb. IMDb has a better system of scoring. So and Metacritic.
That sounds
Metacritic's pretty
good.
too. But and the reason why, first, I want to talk about why I don't use Rotten Tomatoes, because it wasn't. If you look here, September, by the way, a few months ago, there was a company that was outed for paying reviewers for positive reviews, and it was, of
Why am I
course,
not surprised?
and of course, it was for. Oh shoot! Was it? I think it was. What was it for?
What are those Rotten Tomatoes?
Wasn't
Gross.
it? Was it? It can't be for Barbie because Barbie actually was really popular. I think it was
Spoiler alert.
Ophelia. Yeah, that new Daisy Ridley movie. That, by the way, bombed horribly bad during the indie film festivals. Then they released it, and all of a sudden, it's all of a sudden getting these great reviews. So the PR firm gets outed, which caused Rotten Tomatoes to have to act and ban the company. But who knows how many other companies are going out. So right now, all we know is Rotten Tomatoes is not a good source. So I will no longer be quoting Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
So I'm going to stick with IMDb and Metacritic for now until they're found out to be bullshit. I'm sure there's some shady shit there too.
Well, there's a 90 in there and an 80.
Yeah,
75.
Of course there is.
75.
Of course there is. How much you want to bet Screen Rant? I mean, was fucking paid. I know IGN gave it like a fucking 80 or some shit.
60. That's okay.
It's all bullshit. Anyways, so I worked yesterday and I had.
But did you work it?
First, I want to talk about like the general consensus, because when you work in the movie theaters, a lot of times people will come up to you after the movie when you say, "Hey, if you see me, let me know what you think." And I do this with a lot. I did it with Barbie, just because I wanted to get a general consensus of what everybody thought. 90% of the time, it was positive for Barbie, and Oppenheimer, and all these movies. Ant-Man 2, Ant-Man had a pretty good reception for people in our area. Now, every single person that has come up and I've discussed Marvels with, they hated it. I'm genuinely blown away by how a movie had an entire production cycle of 3 to 6 months. That's the average for a production cycle for a movie, 3 to 6 months. So $100 million, right? On average, $100 million to $200 million for a movie. That includes marketing. So you had an entire cycle. You paid that much. Then you do another 30 to 50 million in reshoots. Okay, reshoots, big red flag. And you have all this footage, and somehow only end up with an hour and a half movie, which, by the way, is one of the shortest Marvel movies ever. So MCU movies.
Well, at least if it's bad, at least it's short.
Right. That's a great way to look at it. There's the silver lining all the time. It's always
You're
a silver
welcome.
lining.
Hour and
But-
a half, that's not bad.
It was absolutely dreadful. Now, for the movie being short, the reason why I don't like short movies, unless they're animated, it's normal for animated movies to run that short. But when you have a live action movie, it's that short. What happens is there's a pacing issue. So a lot of times the plot
rushed.
is rushed.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and that's exactly what I felt the entire time. So, and it suffered through the same issue that Thor: Love and Thunder had.
I was about to ask you, what would you compare it to?
Every 5 seconds there was a joke. There was a situation that Miss Marvel was in where she lost. Okay. There was a very emotional situation that if someone was dealing with it, they would be mortified. They would be crushed. There would need to be a mourning period. This is how serious this role was. And right after, the scene right after, she's cracking jokes.
Okay.
What are we doing? This is why when you had in Thor: Love and Thunder, you had an incredible actor and role from Christian Bale, who did an incredible job, but his power and his presence was diminished by these constant jokes every 5 fucking seconds. How would you feel if someone spawned in to your town and stole all the children and then left? Would you feel like cracking jokes for the next 30 minutes?
Where'd all the kids go?
Kidnapped by the boogeyman.
Well, at least they're napping.
They're not happy. They're kept in a
I didn't say happy. I said napping.
Oh, they're kept in a black cage flying out in space somewhere
Oh, no.
by some weird god killer. Do you think you'd be cracking jokes? No. So it killed the mood already. The mood's already killed. Now, I would also like to point out, for every few negatives, I like to point out a positive.
Do you?
I would like to give a shout
I've never heard you
out,
do this before.
because a lot of times when I'm going rants like this, there's not really a lot of positives.
Oh, okay.
But I would like. Can I click on this to zoom in?
You can click
right
on
here.
whatever you want. Miss Marvel?
Khan.
Yeah.
Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Great actress.
Yay.
Great character.
Awesome.
Very fun. I can't wait to see her. I hope she gets to team up with Daredevil. That'd be fucking sweet. Spectrum here.
Mhm.
Great actress. Great character. Not a lot of dialogue. And the
She doesn't
dialogue
talk a lot.
and a lot of dialogue she was given was crap.
Uh-huh.
Nick Fury, the
Uh-huh.
man who single-handedly carried the first movie, Miss Marvel movie, was turned into some absolute Neanderthal. He was turned into some jokey. Keep in mind, this takes place after Nick Fury's series. You know, remember how
Secret
serious
Invasion?
that was? Even
Yeah.
though the show wasn't great. You remember how serious the tone was?
Yeah.
So he goes from that. This man lost a lot. He's gone through
He
a
did.
lot. And he went back into space. And now he's stuck with these three. And he's, again, jokey master. Every 5 seconds, cracking jokes, talking about how old he is. Acting stupid. Like this man is supposed to be extremely intelligent. He's always 6 moves ahead of everybody. But he's treated like a clown.
Uh-huh.
And it's disrespectful to the character. Now, Miss Marvel, I don't want to go into that. You guys already know how I feel about Captain Marvel. She's a fucking terrible character. And the actress, even though very talented, she's not made to be a superhero. She needs to go back to making Oscar movies. Not being a superhero. She's bad. The writers don't know what to do with her. They can't write any dialogue that displays emotion enough for us to care about the character. The movie was terrible. The end credit scene was cool. I'll leave it at that. It's on YouTube if you guys want to take a look at it. I can't pull it up here. We'll get fucking copyright strike. But you know, this movie I will give officially.
Match attack score.
This could be 1 to 100%. All right, here's the score. You ready?
Go ahead.
Oh, 10%. I give it a 10% because they spelled their name right.
And what's going to happen is
that's what
if I see it tomorrow, whenever I see it, I'm going to go, it was all right. I guarantee I'll probably be like, yeah, I'll give it like a 60.
You're a lot more fair with movies, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's 10%, man. It's 10. It is a 10 out of 100. It is a 1 out of 10, guys.
I'm only doing this because I remember something I wanted to bring up. We have a new date for Deadpool 3.
Yes.
July 26th.
Yes. And I would like everybody to know, this is good news.
And Captain America NWO is what I'm going to call it.
2024.
Brother.
Yeah, it got pushed back.
Yeah, it got pushed back to Valentine's Day.
Yes, and I would like everybody to know the good news is Deadpool will be the only Marvel movie releasing next year. Thank you, Jesus. And hopefully it stays that way. Maybe they'll head back.
I'm going to release
kitchen.
the Marvel movie.
Let's do it.
Let's be called The Marvel Universe Kills Matt.
They would love that too much. They need to.
I would love it too much.
This is great news
because
they're
going
to step back. They're going to look at the bigger picture and hopefully clean up some of this shit. And hopefully they're not going to bring back the original Avengers. Let them die. They're done. Please.
No, we need 10 more.
I need 10 more. Please.
I need all of them.
But I would be thrilled to hear what you guys have to say in the Discord later, or if any of you seen it, feel free to let me know what you think in the chat. But yeah, that's it. I think you should wait for Disney Plus release. Check it out for yourselves. That way you are able to turn it off. You know? You don't have to
Turn it off. Light the lights. Switches go click.
You can just turn it off. But I've got some TikToks here. I want to start with this one. I saw this TikTok 2 days ago.
Oh.
And it was so incredibly random.
You're on the tickety top.
I had to show all my staff members. But let's watch. Let's enjoy.
And I need to talk to you about something.
Oh, what's up?
You remember when we had sex?
Yep.
Something happened. I am with this child.
Nice to meet you, Daddy.
Okay, no, don't love that. How old is she?
17.
17.
What happened after we had sex? That's
Well,
not...
I took Plan B and then I adopted her. Teen pregnancy is cool.
You were not pregnant.
You don't get to say that. No uterus, no opinion. You don't understand what I went through.
You went through a long legal process to adopt a full-grown adult, which, by the way, takes years to do.
I don't understand because...
Do you have games?
Do you not have a phone? Did I
No.
get one of the freaking
Do you have
phones?
games?
I'm keeping it.
No, don't call her it.
Grace, Daddy.
Okay.
I love her
Grace,
and
Daddy.
I own her.
Nope, that's not...
You can either stay in the picture or you can leave.
Okay, yeah, 100% gonna leave.
I don't understand. You had sex with me.
Right.
Bodily agreement. Now we have a child.
No, it...
The mother of your children.
Children?
You have a baby. She's 17.
She's 17.
You know me and like computers and files. I just like get something there all the time.
What?
Leading up to that,
But you know me, I just don't understand.
off me. You're a bitch.
What an adventure.
This is such a random... I don't know why I loved it. I had to follow it. Go, it's American High Shorts. Oh, I guess there's a bunch of like high school kids.
Yep, so Michael is following a bunch of high schoolers on TikTok.
That's right. Call the police. All right, here's a classic.
Please do.
Really enjoying this one here. Just fucking chaos. All right, that's all I got for that. That's all I got.
Look at Matt's porn.
I do have a
Don't.
Am I the Asshole
Oh, yeah.
post to read, but
He's
we'll get to
gonna
that
read it.
shortly.
Okay.
Just want to see what everybody in the chat's talking about. Alfredo sauce, same shit. Okay. Open a chicken coop and that one pizza joint we used to get combo. Dude, we need to open a chicken coop. Those whole wings. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. I felt that was pretty great. It was. It was really good. American High Shorts. Please go follow them on TikTok.
Hey, everybody.
That's
That's in the chat. And a viewing and a look.
course.
We just want to say, of course.
a gorge. I watched
What did you
Goofy
watch?
movie the other day, actually, for the first time in years.
On the open road.
I love that fucking movie. You know what's funny?
On the open road.
You know how sometimes you equate real life, like
Memories?
problem solving, like solutions to what you've experienced as a child, like memories. Like, for instance,
Trauma?
I remember left and right directions from the Goofy movie. The scene when his son's driving and he screams left and he shoots into the left.
Turn to left, Matty.
From that point on, it was infused in my head what left and right directions were.
I remember the alphabet soup.
So to this day, every once
the
in a
freaking
while,
map. Oh, and the freaking weasel, whatever it was,
yeah.
or the
the
mascot.
To this day, every once in a while, I will remember the left scene when he's screaming left. He's like, "All right, son, I'll let you choose. You know, do we go fishing or we go see Powerline?" Left. Love it.
Well, you told that. Love it. No, it's okay. You know. So yeah, Loki was good. By the way, Daniel, we're on like season 19 or maybe 20 of Master Chef.
Gross.
Or not Master Chef. Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, I do that at home too. Or I just keep on saying Master Chef.
They put all the ep seasons on Plex. I was thinking starting it, but I don't think I
You should.
stamina for that, dude.
Gordon Ramsay had another kid. He now has 6.
No, are you liking the new Kitchen Nightmares?
We haven't started watching it yet.
I have watched the first 2 episodes and enjoyed.
We're gonna watch. Well, I think we decided that if we watch it, we're probably gonna skip a few seasons. They don't watch the first few.
Of the new Kitchen Nightmares?
Not new, like
The new Kitchen Nightmares. The one that just started this year.
no. I'm saying like we're gonna just we'll binge watch it. So like we're just gonna start a few seasons
I see
like
what you're saying.
away
Wait,
from the
there's-
bottom.
Wait, there's more than one right now?
I'm assuming. I don't know.
Oh, I thought this was the first season back. Great, I have more content to watch. That's a win-win.
You can watch my butthole.
Gross.
Ew. I missed.
Hello, my friend, we meet again. Been a while, where should we begin?
Eric, did you go with your dad to see Metallica?
You like
I don't think that's what he's singing, but when you're sitting out
That's
there,
Creed.
you
was singing Creed.
No, that is Creed. Never mind.
With arms wide open.
Damn.
Every time I sing like that now, I think of Andy. I think of Andy.
The
Arms wide open.
I fell in the pit. You fell in the pit. We all fell in the pit. Yeah. The pit. Welcome to RealityScream.
I love it. What was that one he sang for the charity event? The candles one. What song was that? John knows all these.
Just because I was gonna, I have a mouse rat shirt. Up in horsey heaven is the thing.
That's right. Sebastian died. That's right. All right, I remember. Poor Sebastian.
I've done one time. I did like a live show on Instagram and I played that.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You lived at the house when I did.
I love that. I would hear you jamming out all the time, dude. I'd be gaming. I'd hear you jamming out, bro.
That's because I'd be right underneath you.
Right under my cheeks.
Right underneath your cheeks, I'm there.
Right under my cheek.
I'd play some Tenacious D. This is we're just gonna do the rest of the show like this.
Hold on.
We're only 25 minutes in. Never mind.
I know what we're reacting to. I know exactly what we're reacting to.
What are we gonna react to? Show me. Wait, can we have music on the... Ugh, classic. But can we have this on here?
I could edit it out if it gets copyright strike.
All right. What?
That was Kyle doing that.
Yeah.
After how many years? I'm just now realizing that.
You better share that with Kyle, but you know he's not gonna.
To this day, still one of the funniest things he's done. I love it, man. I never get tired of Jack Black. I don't think anybody does.
If
He's
you
just one of
do,
those
you're
things-
wrong.
What do they call him? Like national
Classics?
treasure.
Yeah.
National treasure. Like The Rock,
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves,
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, Kevin Hart.
You know, National Treasure.
National treasure. Nicolas Cage specifically.
No.
Do you think there's a map behind his head?
Should we check?
I'm gonna have to rip it off.
No.
Okay.
I don't want you to do that.
We might be seeing not Nick Cage. We might be seeing Tommy Cruise over here next week.
And I will not be on screen.
What? Why? He's a great man. He's a visionary. You know, if it wasn't for Tom Cruise,
I'm sure he sees a lot of stuff.
If it wasn't for Tom Cruise,
There wouldn't be Obama. Is that what
the
you're going to
movie
say?
theater industry would be dead. So,
I don't know.
to say that. They were all the studios were desperately trying to get him to put Top Gun out during COVID. When it hit, he refused. Even Amazon came up and said, "Hey, we'll give you fucking $100 million to let us fucking show it on our platform." He said no. He said fucking no. Okay? But then Spider-Man No Way Home came out and fucking destroyed everybody and obliterated the box office.
Yeah.
Still holds records today. And then the following year, Top Gun came out and fucking obliterated the box office again. So it was, maybe it was
Easy come, easy
several
go.
movies. It was several movies,
It was some movies.
I would say Maverick, Mario, Super Mario Bros,
Barbie's New Adventure.
Barbie, Oppenheimer, and Spider-Man. Like, all those saved us.
Sharknado. The Room.
Did you see The Room? We did have a special showing anniversary of The Room. Nobody bought tickets for it. Oh, man. I want pizza, dude. We gotta get some pizza going. Like, can I order, like, Hungry Howie or something with this bitch?
You can do whatever you want.
How dare you?
I'm just saying.
How
We have a lot of time left, Michael. Do you just know?
Well, I have.
Pizza's
some
gonna get food.
Am I the asshole?
Yeah, and you're
I
saving
have
it.
some of those.
Some. Oh, you have multiple. I thought you
Oh,
just
I
had
have-
one for some reason.
Well, there's one I definitely want to do, but I have some that are just absolutely all-time favorites. But if you're not familiar, you guys need to
Was
check
that
out. You need to follow, subscribe, join that subreddit. Am I the asshole? It's fucking great.
was that guy at Audien an asshole? The
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
a
work here.
fucking asshole.
okay, good. That's
If
right.
if you talk to low-wage salary workers like that, you're a piece of fucking shit.
It might not be.
Hell, the
It might be all right.
managers don't make much more either, so you piece of shit. Now, if Aldi's president happened to be walking through, yeah, you can talk to him like piece of shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, he was like, "Hey, sir, hi, I'm the president. If you wanted to move over here to the," and you told him to go fuck himself, then yeah, I'd be like, "Okay, cool."
That'd actually be
I would
funny.
think that's
yeah.
fucking funny.
That's right.
Here's your quarter, bitch. Hey, or walk past and be like, "Hey, can you get my cart, boy?" Walk away.
Don't call him a boy though.
Well, if he's a minority, we're not gonna call him that. I'm just saying, as to minimize him as a human being. Just be like, all right, little child. But yeah, don't talk to workers like that. You know this? They have this weird trend now for like DoorDash and Grubhub.
Yeah.
Like, you see those videos and like pizza delivery guys are like being just straight up disrespectful to like customers they're dropping food off to.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're like, because they're playing, because one, they're either not giving enough tip or they're not giving any tip. And
Here we go.
I can understand the frustration, but at the same time, like, why would you verbally attack someone like that? Like, don't take the order. I don't tell you. Just don't take it. I don't know. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
don't take the order. Like if I understand that, because I did DoorDash for like a split second. I did like 2 days where I worked DoorDash.
How was
And
it? Was it fun?
It was fine. I mean, I got tipped every time. There's a couple times I got tipped $1, but I never once got so angry. I would just fucking tell people like, hey, you didn't pay me enough, or
I mean,
There
sometimes
was
you
a
get
vi-
stiffed and it sucks, but I'm not rude to them though.
yeah, and then there was one video of the pizza delivery driver gave him a $5 tip. All he did was buy 2 large pizzas, gave him a $5 tip, which I think is fine. I think it's
That's
20%.
fine.
It was like they found out it was like a 20% tip,
Yeah, that's
which
fine.
is 5% more than the average, or the minimum they request. And he said, "Oh, nice house, by the way," and walked away from the dude. Like, who the fuck talks like that?
No, that's based on the order.
That's
$5
some
fine.
fucked up shit, man.
So
People
something.
are stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I because
Pizza
I was
delivery people can't just not do the order. By the way, they actually.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
talking
trying
about
to
like DoorDash.
I want to make sure that. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Grubby
Because I was a manager for several years for pizza places, or mainly one. But yeah, there were a couple asshole drivers that would get over the top angry.
Yeah, I just don't understand that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because we're just normal, and we can't see ourselves talking to someone we don't know, a complete stranger. I mean, let alone you don't know who's packing nowadays and who's mentally stable.
I mean, get to your car and just damn it, just that's it.
Or go to your car, roll
well.
the window down, flip them off as you drive by. Just kidding.
They'll probably call on you. I've got
you, bitch.
I've gotten calls from like your driver flipped me off.
Oh,
And they'd be like, "Hell yeah, I did." Like,
hell yeah, dude. Okay,
like,
let's-
dude, you can't do that.
let's not.
You
know?
idiot. You have a car topper with. They know who to call,
Right, exactly.
and it's me.
Exactly. That's so funny.
I'm the man.
You can get away with it once. You'd be like, no, I mean, I honked at him. But then when you're constantly getting calls like, hey, this dude's flipped me off, then you got to start like, hey, dude, let's settle down with the,
Let's settle
with
down
the
a little
bird
bit.
flipping there. But
Oh yeah.
I don't know what to get. Do I get the cheeser peppero pleaser? What the fuck?
He's
is
actually
that?
ordering pizza right now, dude. I mean, I did it if you're hungry.
Papalone. I want a supreme pizza, dude, because I'm fucking sexy.
That's right.
That's-
Body positivity.
Dude, I'm just
Anywhere you
fucking-
look, there's a heart.
I'm a fucking unit, baby. Whoa.
I'd say.
Dude, what's going on with our chatters, man? Y'all quiet.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, by the way.
Say something funny about John.
Spending your Saturday night with us. You don't have to say anything funny about me.
Come on, bully John.
Please pick on me.
Please, sir.
Please take me out to the ball game. My father never did.
Oh,
Oh, you did that trigger a
I
memory?
got something. One of my staff members.
Oh no.
A lot of time. So with this new generation, you can't just yell at them. What they do is they shut down and they don't respond, and they usually don't learn anything from the situation. These kids are different. You can't just scream at them, right?
I mean, you can quietly.
Two, I'm not an aggressive screamer guy. I will get stern and talk to you, but I won't yell. I hate it. Listen. Listen.
What I meant to What I meant to do is but instead that
Well, listen. Okay, so one of my employees, she's 16.
oh,
She's got a mouth on her. I've written her up twice for
not
her.
fun.
She is a wonderful human being. She doesn't have a filter.
Oh great.
I was standing and we were in stand. Everybody's having a good mood, or in a good mood. We're all laughing. By the way, my employees are now wearing these troll hats. It's a visor and it has troll hair on it.
Yay.
And we have to wear it contractually. We have to wear it.
Do you have to wear it?
No. No, just staff.
Please?
I know. They were asking me, Mac, please. I was
Can-
like,
Mike,
no.
can you get me one?
Yeah, I can get you one.
Really?
Yeah, because I think they gave us like way more than we actually had. I can get you one.
By the way, Des, for
Fine.
those of you who don't know, I actually I actually have 2 Justin Timberlake related tattoos, which is not a good thing to say, I know right now, because he's in some hot water. But
Why though? They were just talking shit about his junk.
there's other stuff in there about
What?
him.
Wait, what?
About behavior. but
Was it rapey?
No.
Okay,
No.
then what's
I'm not gonna talk about it.
he's got a small peepee.
Uh,
Who cares, dude?
Hey, represent, bro. Represent. But anyway, but
You
I
know?
but one of them is actually like a best friend's tattoo, and it's of Branch from Trolls.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you who don't know that, that's
You know that
I don't know
that
how
whole
many people
Justin,
actually need to know that, but
that whole Justin Timberlake controversy.
Mhm.
I'm doing this because it's not really that big of a deal. I think that's why we're not hearing too much about NSYNC right now. But I bet once that blows over, NSYNC's gonna go fucking crazy.
I think they
dude.
just I think they actually did
wait.
address it. They're like, yeah, it's like it's whatever.
Baby PP.
Hey, represent, yo. We got
But hey, represent, you know. So, there's a rap group, a comedy rap group on YouTube called TMG, Tiny Meat Gang. That's right, dude. Tiny Meat Gang, baby, represent. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So my staff member, right?
Yeah, lay it on me.
She's one of those people that she's great to be around. She's a lot of fun. She's a wonderful person. We're
Okay.
all laughing, carrying on, but every once in a while she'll go a little too overboard and say something that's a little inappropriate.
Okay.
I was on the side of the stand. We're all chit chatting, having
Like
fun.
in an
and-
aggressive, joking kind of mood,
Yeah, we're all wearing our. This was a couple days ago. Everybody's wearing their little.
which he's gonna
visor.
get for me.
Yep, yeah. One of them looks like Goku, so I've been calling the dude wearing it Goku. I'm like, hey, Goku. Anyways,
Oh, he looks like
he
Goku.
looks Super Saiyan Goku. That's what the hair looks like. It's crazy.
Oh, okay. Can you
But-
give me 2?
And then the other one looks like Vegeta, but so we're all laughing, carrying
So it's
on,
edit.
and they're making funny faces with their stuff and taking photos. There's some guests off to the side, but I like my staff to have fun because it feels like a fun work environment. Happy employees, happy guests. That's how it is. It's infectious. So I go, hey, can you sweep for me? And she goes, yes, sir, a massa. And I'm like, I stopped her. I go, follow me to the office right now, please. Now, if I'm
Did
at
you have
home
to take your
chilling, I probably would have laughed at that, you know? But
Not.
not in front of guests. Luckily, we haven't heard any complaints or any reviews or anything about it.
That's good.
She said it in full view of
Oh.
listening distance of guests. So here I am going, hey, to my black employee, hey, could you sweep the floor for me? Yes, Amasa. Okay. So I had to take her to the back. I did write her up. Felt bad. I don't like write people up. It's actually a hit on my manager review at the end of the year. Man, it affects my bonus, but I don't care because I don't like writing people up. I don't think there's any. It's better to communicate and discuss and talk things to people rather than sign this piece of paper. Don't do it again. You know, they're not going to learn anything. They're just going to be like, meh. So, but
Unless they get fired,
that
you got
was
to take them out.
yeah, that was a very awkward situation for me.
I wanna. This is completely off the topic and random. But I say, if the Lions take it this year, we put that little line that's on your bar over there. We put it on the table. The one that's behind you.
Should put it there now.
You do whatever you want. I mean, move.
Let's actually.
Welcome to the table, Larry the Lion. Cast iron, I think. Look at that.
That's right. Actually, they handed these out to one of the
At your
90s
mom's
games.
house. Huh?
No, to one of the at one of the '90s games where we went to go see the Barry.
Oh, I got a picture of the Barry Sanders statue when we went to a Tigers game. Oh, geez, are you feeling okay? No judgment. Do what you need to do. Oh, geez. You okay? I don't know what just happened. He took it out of the park. Speaking of, oh yeah, I feel like that's you need water. He's being a silly Billy. That's why. Ruh-roh. You could have asked me for one. I have a backpack of them. There you go. That's a sir. Hey, Rotor Water. Represent. He's back. Still hasn't ordered the pizza. He was gonna.
We're gonna read Am I the Asshole here in a second. But,
Get ready.
John's gonna take over.
I'm gonna take over. What am I gonna take over with? Just do it. Okay. Well, I remember one time. Speaking of, okay, don't have to be a jerky jerk dit fuck face. Okay. Yes. Anyway, one time when I worked at pizza, you know, when I didn't really there's not really a dress code. You can show tattoos, and I have most of what I have now. Actually, well, I had all of what I had now probably at the time. But I was helping an older white man, and he looked at me and he goes, "So, what happened? Your parents didn't give you enough coloring books when you were younger?"
So fucking funny.
I was like, apparently not. So I threw his pizza in the garbage and then gave it to him. Wow. Is it the emergency pizza?
I don't know. I just got a free one.
Hey, what kind of crust do you like best?
With everything.
No, crust. No, I meant, what kind of do you like the hand toss? You like it the deep dish? You like it the thin from Domino's?
I like thin everywhere but Pop Tarts.
Yeah. Mm. That's fair. Michael, your mic sounds quiet now.
Oh. Shit, you guys didn't even hear anything I said.
No, he just said it's quiet. Is that yours?
No, this was muted.
Was it?
I'm good now.
Oh, he turned it off.
Sorry. Anyways, yeah, I prefer thin crust.
Yeah. But let me tell you though, Detroit deep dishes, primo. Primo if you did it right.
Primo nocta.
You gotta get it with all them cheese.
Oh,
Hello,
dang. Dude, you
splashy
see,
sauce.
Domino's got a new system now.
What? I mean, I ordered it the other day.
Like, literally for only like 20 points, which is something you can just get on one order. You can get like a fucking order of like garlic knots and like 40 point. Like it's fucking easy to get shit on here now.
Yeah.
But every time I order
They're all
Domino's,
like, hey, put me. I still never sign up for it. I signed up for it once and then I forgot about it. Oh, because it's linked to like
free
my
pizza
old address.
available. Yes.
Yeah, why? You mentioned that.
All right.
Dusty.
Funny story about Domino's. Daniel,
What did he do?
His former boss and friend, I think y'all were friends. I can't remember. I don't know. Some hot chick. Her husband worked at Domino's, and he is like high up. I think he's like
You can
he's
take
high up.
me
He's like district manager or something. I don't know. So he had a code to where you can get unlimited, like 25% off anytime you want it.
Yeah.
But it don't work anymore. Kind of pissed.
Oh.
Very upset about that. Danny, you remember that shit? Like there was like a code. I don't know if he's still here, but
He's here in spirit. Well, that's great, Mike. That's great. Great noise you're making there.
oh, did you see these?
So, have you still not played? Yeah, I saw those. Those look.
Not this one. This is but they have salt and vinegar.
I don't care for salt and vinegar.
So we're gonna try it right now.
No, we're not. I don't want them.
We're the first people in the world to try this.
That's false. I mean, please don't chew into the mic. That's.
The mic can't pick it up. Not bad. Good watch.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah, it's on there. You gross ass. It's so gross. Don't.
Not bad. Not bad.
No, that's pretty good. I think I don't really feel like salt and vinegar chips. I can't eat a lot. Because well, this is all right. But those are yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, get it. Really let loose there, Michael. Yeah. You're seeing it first
Is
here,
it
guys.
one topping? It's 2 top. What? Dude, they're just giving it away. They're just like.
It's just you if
Where's
we
my
beat
green
the
peppers? There we go.
What's the other topping, man? Is it sausage? Sausage, green
No,
pepper, and onion?
it's always my go-to. It's either ham and green peppers or pepperoni and green peppers.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's pepperoni and green peppers.
Pepperoni and pineapple's good.
Stop.
Pepperoni and onion's good.
The man that you love,
Pepperoni,
the man
mushroom's
that we
good.
all love
Who?
and adore, and is also a national treasure in 2 separate countries, said that pineapple pizza is not a thing. Pineapple should not be on pizza. It is gross and disgusting.
Well,
His name is Gordon Ramsay.
that's fine. He can say that, but I still like it.
I need you to like what I.
Wow.
It's like
I
arguing
see how
with,
this
it's like
podcast is.
arguing with Twitter. You have to like what I like, or I will shout you down and get you canceled.
I will rip your intestines out of your body.
I will kill you. Kill you dead. I have to get their sandwiches from here.
People aren't allowed to disagree with Mac, except for Mac.
That's right, guys.
He can't even disagree with himself.
Don't you fucking dare.
One night he looked in the mirror, and then he cried.
Mac is a stapler.
Rob Schneider is a stapler.
He's a fucking stapler.
Now he's a Pringles can.
Ooh, new bread? What?
Yep, they got stuffed cheesy bread.
Spinach
This
and
is-
feta stuffed cheesy bread? I wonder how that is. Get it hard.
Have you seen my red stapler?
My sticker?
Stapler.
Stapler. It's red.
Uh,
Oh, bread. though.
Thank you for tuning
They have
in.
pasta bowls?
Yep.
Have you
I'm
had it? Is
trying
it
to-
good?
Their pasta bowls are real right. Are you talking about the bread bowls?
Yeah, dog.
Why don't you just talk me through your order and I'll pretend that I'm taking it?
Okay, so I'm getting the 8-piece garlic parmesan wings.
Okay, those are pretty good.
I'm
Okay.
getting the chicken bacon ranch sandwich.
Oh, that's also pretty good. You're gonna get the
And-
$6.99 two for that's perfect for you. 2 for $6.99
$6.99?
deal. Okay.
Ever since Papa John's got rid of it, their version,
Did Papa John's ever have one?
they can go fuck themselves. Yeah,
They didn't have it when I worked there, so thank
they
God.
they got rid of it around COVID time.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Man, I wish the Sonic here was good.
Dude, yeah, what is up? I
I
actually
don't know.
wasn't a huge fan of Sonic, but their ice cream and their breakfast
Yeah, no, those were the two main things. Yeah, absolutely.
didn't care
You-
for the burgers. But
I mean, their burgers were actually pretty good if you got the right one.
I couldn't, man. No matter, maybe it's because maybe they use like real meat.
Huh?
Maybe they use like real meat or something. That's soy-based product like
I
McDonald's.
don't. I know it's just frozen patties that they just.
Well, I know it's frozen,
Yeah.
but frozen hamburgers are great.
Yeah.
But
For
I
some
don't-
reason,
I
at
don't
the
know if
time,
they use a filler like McDonald's.
because I worked at Sonic for like 2 or 3 months when I was 16, and like for some reason I didn't know, so I was like, I hate the idea that they're frozen. Like, who the fuck am I? You know? Oh no, you're frozen patties. What are you looking
Did I
at?
tell you about my friend who worked at Burger King
You're about to.
and why I lost the taste for Burger King for years?
Oh no,
Have you
hold on.
seen
I don't
my
know if I want you to
red
do this.
Stapler. Okay, so this is gonna ruin Burger King for you guys.
No.
Don't worry, you'll get it back because I still enjoy Whoppers now. But comes out, fuck it, you'll watch it. Listen. Okay, so
We're listening.
this was my drummer's cousin, I think.
Sebastian
No, Brandon. He
is a
worked at Burger
jellyfish.
King. Worked at Burger King.
Okay.
And that Burger King was slop. It was bad.
Oh.
Like they would have grease on the floors and shit.
Ah.
So the guy scraped up the grease from the floor,
I just had a random.
threw it in the fryer, dropped someone's nuggets into it, served it to him.
I have not seen your red stapler. Or those nuggets. Ugh. Was that person rude to them, or is he just being an asshole?
He's just a piece of shit. That place barely. That place was like it had like a C. Okay.
Yeah.
How many C's do you see on the wild? Not a lot.
I hope it's not one that I went to.
It probably is.
Does Burger King still have hot dogs?
It has these nuts.
Do you remember when they had hot dogs? They had like chili cheese hot dogs.
Did they?
Uh-huh. They were all right.
I think so.
Oh, those are your blinds.
Windows open here.
Okay. What?
Who is that?
Noise.
A Scoob.
Scoob. That was more of a teenage Shaggy.
Scoob.
Yeah, whenever I was a manager, I'd be like on the oven, which was like the key. That's like your key place as a manager in pizza, right, man? 'Cause you got to get the pizzas out of the oven. You got to get that perfect cut, you know.
Come on, man.
Come on. And also the pizza during prime time, during rush hours is freaking tough, especially if you got like 2 or 3 line oven. Oh, fill that sucker up on a Friday, Saturday night. You're in the end zone there, Buster. But anyway, if I'm on the oven, I would just be sitting there like, meow, making noises, okay? To the other coworkers.
Okay.
Dr. Night, Dr. Evil, perhaps.
That's so funny. All right, we're gonna orders placed. We are going to do some Am I the Asshole, guys? Now
He finally places
I want to
pizza
hear
order.
your guys' opinions in the chat.
What's the time on this since we're still doing a podcast?
If it shows up, we'll eat it here. So
It's a very special
let's
episode.
start with the first one, okay? I'm not gonna pull them up in there because it's just gonna be a long page of words. You guys don't need to see that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you with my sultry voice.
Womp, womp, womp.
Okay, so here we go. Definitely an asshole. Yeah. Am I the asshole for telling my wife the lock on my daughter's door does not get removed till my brother-in-law and his daughters are out of the house? Okay, so here we go. My brother-in-law, Sammy, lost his home shortly after his divorce 10 months ago. He moved in with us and brought his twin daughters, Olivia and Sloan, 18, both 18, with him a couple months ago and moved in with us with my wife and then my daughter, who is 16. So 2 18-year-old girls and a grown man move in with a dude, his wife, and 16-year-old daughter. Olivia and Sloan have no respect for Zoe's privacy.
Uh-oh.
None. They used to walk into a room and take everything they get their hands on. Makeup, phone, accessories, clothes, school laptop, etc. Zoe complained a lot, and I've asked the girls to respect Zoe's privacy and stop taking things. My wife, Sammy, saw no issue with it. After all, they are girls and are typical teenage girls' behavior. I completely disagree. Last straw was when Zoe bought a $60 MAC makeup kit and looks like a paint set that she saved up months for, and Sloan took it without permission and ruined it by mixing shades together while using it. Don't know how much about makeup, but that's what Zoe said, and she found the kit in her bed and was crying. Poor Zoe. I told my wife, and she said she'd ask Sloan to apologize, but I got Zoe a lock for her room instead. It's a good idea. Sammy and his daughter saw the lock and weren't happy. Sammy and which is the brother-in-law, his brother-in-law, so his wife's brother, and his 2 daughters were not happy. The girls were extremely upset. Sammy asked about it and straight up told him. He said, "My daughters aren't thieves. It's normal that girls of the same age borrow each other's stuff." Okay, but you need to ask. Like what? Like people borrow stuff from me. You gonna ask? Zoe could
Be
easily
polite.
get another makeup kit for $15 from Walmart, and should he even buying expensive adult makeup in the first place, and suggested my wife take care of this defect in Zoe's personality. So he then says that his daughters aren't doing anything wrong, and then doubles down and tells basically that the people that welcomed him and his daughters into their home to do something with their daughter because she has a defect and she's not acting right. In his own home, by the way. At that point, the guy would have been gone. He would have been gone. You talk to me like that in my own home, you're gone.
You are out.
Take care of the defect in Zoe's personality, trying to appear older than she is. He accused me of being overprotective and babying Zoe with this level of involvement. So now he's attacking me as a father. Gone.
And you are a father.
I'm maybe one day. I told him this is between me and my wife, but she shamed me for putting a lock on Zoe's door. So now his wife's against him too.
Aww.
She got mad I was implying to kick them out, the family. You should, am I the asshole?
I don't think so. For putting a lock on your daughter's door?
I think every door should have a lock. It's
Oh,
weird.
absolutely.
My bedroom door doesn't even have a lock, which is fucking weird.
I noticed that, yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Whenever
But,
I go in there when you're not looking.
You go in there, you're like, I'm in here.
I just told you shit on your bed. You'll find that later.
Shit on the sheets. Shout out to Dane Cook. But yeah,
Where are my shoes?
you are
Fuck
not
you.
the asshole. So let's read some
No,
comments.
sir. No,
Not
sir.
the asshole. Don't back down. You're
Don't
the
back
only
down.
one sticking up for Zoe. If her cousins want to use expensive makeup, give them your wife's. I guarantee she won't appreciate sharing anymore. They need to
Yep.
start behaving like appreciative guests.
They should.
That's funny.
Especially since it sounds like you probably took them in.
Yeah. He had a bad divorce. He brought his kids in. Now he's telling the homeowner that you're a bad parent. You're not doing your job as a parent.
That's just bad management.
And you're letting
okay?
your fucking children that you can't seem to control for some reason. 2 adults, by the way, 18, stealing a 16-year-old shit.
That's us rascally. Like those are adults now.
Yeah, those are fucking adults.
That means I can kick you in the head.
That's right. Actually, they're 18. Why the
Joking.
fuck are they living there? Kick their
Yeah.
asses out.
Why don't none of
Tell them to go get an apartment. They can go rent their own apartment.
Yeah.
Kick them out.
All of you are legal age.
They don't have to stay there.
You can work it together, okay?
Not the asshole, man. That's just
Not at
crazy.
all.
Why
Not at
people
all.
act like that?
I don't know. Because they are silly billies.
But I do have some other ones though.
Oh, I can't wait.
I
This is
got a
fun.
bunch of them saved. over the
Wow.
years.
Can't wait. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, the Impala one. You remember that one I read?
No.
She took his truck or his car he'd been working on, sold it to a tow. I did it on one of the episodes. It was like episode 5 or 6.
Four-wheel drive. It might lead into her little sheet.
This one was spicy, bro.
Spicy.
I love
Muy
how petty.
caliente.
I love how petty this guy got. Listen. Okay. My female 28-year-old sister-in-law, Amy, the OP
Take your time.
is a female 28, and her sister-in-law is a female 26. Always comes to visit from out of town. She stays with us instead of a hotel and always wants to go to expensive restaurants. She always conveniently forgets her wallet or domes up. So how are you 26-year-old adult and you forget your wallet?
All the time. Maybe once.
I've done that once, maybe twice. But you're doing it every single time. There's a pattern.
But you gotta always check before you leave the house.
Yeah,
You gotta
I'm
do a
always
pat down.
checking.
Yeah.
The times I don't check, then I'm doing something else. I'm either on the phone chatting with somebody on the way out or something.
Wallet, phone, keys.
Like she's doing it every single time.
Or work, wallet, phone, keys, headphones.
She always conveniently forgets her
Backpack.
wallet or domes up
Lunchbox.
some excuse as to why she can't pay her share. She has implied that since I make much more money than her, I should be the one to pay. There's people like that. Selfish narcissists. That's what they are. They're narcissists. Selfish fucking assholes. You're better off than me, so you have to pay for me. No, get
Yep.
the fuck out of my house. There's a Red Roof Inn right up the street. There's a fucking Motel 8. We'll leave the lights on for you. They say it in the video or in the fucking commercial.
But I prefer the lights off when I try to go to sleep.
Yeah, when I'm spanking it. I do make a
Oh.
fair amount of money,
Well, that's
but
nice.
not so much that I can treat someone every time they come into town. Nonetheless, in the past, I have just paid the bill and asked her to pay me back. She never has. She had made a reservation at an extremely expensive restaurant last night. Before we
Ooh.
left, I made it clear that I wouldn't be paying her bill. This is where I might be the asshole, and I'll admit I got this move straight from the episode of 2.5 Men. As we were leaving her and my husband went to the car, I pretended I forgot something and went back inside. I found her wallet sitting right on top of her suitcase. I put it in my purse and she went to the restaurant. When we were done eating, I asked for separate bills. She said, no, we need one bill because I forgot her wallet again. I reached in my purse and said, this wallet? She was extremely furious. She said that I should not have touched or grabbed her wallet. So, am I the asshole for taking her wallet and bringing it to the restaurant?
I'm gonna say no because you're just being a helpful sister, making sure that you can, that she has her wallet.
So let's read some, not the asshole, but you are totally should have flipped the switch, left your wallet at home, only brought your license. She said you should have flipped the switch and you forget your wallet. So that she had to cover the whole bill and then never take her out to the restaurant again, bro. That's so funny. So bring her wallet, but then leave your wallet at home. Oh. This update wasn't there when I originally saved this. Here's an update. Amy just called me. She saw the post and she yelled at me for bad-mouthing her on the internet. Honestly, I don't care. Amy, hopefully reading all these comments is a wake-up call for you. Oh!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
That was a spicy one. I'm glad I saved that. I save them because sometimes we get updates for
That was a spicy McChicken.
Am I the asshole for pretending to get fired when customers get a temper with me?
What was that?
I don't think I've heard this one. Am I the asshole for pretending to get fired when customers get a temper with me? Dude, is he just psychologically?
That's kind of funny.
Jesus, Zach, that was yikes. Yeah, that last one was great. That was fucking great. Let me lubricate the.
There was I'll tell a little story. When I worked at an older position at my last job, where I would help patients, I would adjust and repair their glasses. But sometimes I'd be explaining to them, certain reasons why you might not be seeing so right, or why it's not my fault why your glasses are broken, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Just people will come in and point at you because they sat on their glasses and shit. But anyway, I remember sometimes whenever they were being rude to me, I would kind of think to myself, maybe they just don't hear me or understand me, so I'm going to speak louder so they can hear me better.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be rude. I would just be louder.
That's so funny. Just get real.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways.
Oh, that reminds me. Sometimes when I would get on to employees, just, where I work, I'd be working with a lot of teenagers. Just, it was
same.
minimum wage, right?
Yeah, I understand.
So sometimes I would get like a little okay, this is what we're going to do. Like kind of like,
Yep.
we're kind of like bending down and
I'm here with you.
hand on knees. Okay. You little shit.
We're gonna get through this together. I know that shoulder arch.
I'm gonna talk to you like.
Really? Should we be doing that? I like to use my hands.
Oh,
Like when my employees, their children, they're raised by TikTok. So when they say something off the wall, I like to do this. I like to go, okay,
What was that?
stop. Let's rewind. Let's try something else. Okay, I've said that countless times. To the point where I'm robotic with it. Sounds like the military. Zach, I bet
I
But did you have
Ooh,
any
take
more
your
to the
time.
story, or was that it?
I can't remember. I think that was about it.
That was it. It's
Yeah.
funny though. It's crazy when
Yeah.
you're working with teenagers, man. It's a whole nother thing, man. But I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, I'd rather work with those teenagers than full-grown adults.
Look,
Adults are ridiculous.
I know you two don't like each other, but I'm telling you right now, if you fight, you're not only gonna be fired, but I'm calling the cops on you. I'm not dealing with this high school bullshit. I'm not in high school.
Hold on, this sounds real. Did this happen?
That has happened.
Jeez, dude.
It's something to
I
that
know those
extent where like
conversations.
there was an employee that was in the store, and then there was an employee that was off that was coming up there to try to fight her.
Yeah.
There's two girls. I was like, look, I was like, just so you know, I was like, this is already a fireable offense right now.
Oh yeah, just the threat. So,
But if
yeah.
you do come up here,
Yep.
you're both gone.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing. I'm not like.
That's why.
Or whenever they'd be art, like, just sometimes they'd just be bickering and be really petty. I'm like, look, you don't have to like each other, but we're a team, okay?
Yeah. But this is why.
Right now we're listening to some music. We're having a good time, okay?
The fact that you.
Little John and the East Side Boys, get low. Word, homie. Okay?
The fact that you used to manage teenagers
Yeah.
is why I know Augie's teenage years are gonna be fucking cake for you, because you're just gonna know how to talk to them, how to approach them. Teenagers,
Petty ass. He's
let them
already-
fight. Like teenagers are a beast in themselves. Like they're insane, unhinged, but you can reel them in easier than.
But
you
also
can
keep in mind, though,
adults.
that when I was a manager, it was between like 19 and 20. When did I move up here? 2017.
Yeah,
That'd be-
about that. That's when you guys left me. Yeah,
All right. You came back up here
You
a
guys
few
left
years.
me down south.
You came
with
up
all
here
the
like a year.
racism.
What? You came up here like a year or two
In the
later, so
heat.
shut up. Yeah, it is hot down there.
It was 2 years, wasn't it? No, it was 2018, wasn't it? Was it?
So yeah, that would have been a year, Michael.
Yeah, so it was a year later. Why did that feel like 800? No, it was 2 years because I missed 2 Christmases with y'all. I was very angry at you guys because I missed
Aw.
Christmas. 2 years in
You
a row.
didn't really talk to us.
But I did have
You
Daniel.
still
though.
don't.
Shout out Daniel.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, show me your phone. What'd you order?
So. No, I got another one here. I got another. This one sounds
Still
really good.
haven't played
Okay, so again,
Spider-Man 2.
am I the-
don't care about
Listen.
your opinion.
am I the asshole for pretending to get fired when customers get a temper with me?
You already said that. Oh,
Am I? I am a high schooler, of course.
good start.
With a weekend job at a coffee shop. My coworkers
Ooh.
who work weekends are James, the owner's son, Danielle, a college student. So sometimes customers will come in and just be angry about such little staff. So it's just 3 of them doing a coffee shop.
Yay.
Like literally blow up about nothing. I don't know if they're in a bad mood already or looking. Well, it's early morning. People are addicted to coffee. Caffeine is an addictive drug, and a lot of people use it as a band-aid for a much bigger problem, like, I don't know, being a piece of shit.
Thanks, bud.
Like how sad. So you have to be a grown-ass man taking your anger out on high school kids. I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah,
makes
you
no
don't need
sense.
to take it out on them.
They
They're
make
just,
like fucking $10 an hour.
they're just trying to do their job.
So James and I were joking about
Got him.
having a little fun with them and hopefully getting them off our backs. So one day I was at work and some guy was having a temper about how we don't make coffee hot enough, which I
It's
couldn't
not
do
hot
a thing
enough.
about because, well, there's actually ever since that
McDonald's
coffee
yeah.
scandal, like they've lowered the temperature and a lot of stuff.
Thank God.
Which I
wanna
couldn't
burn
do
my
with.
Dutty.
That's it.
There's pizzas here. Please don't get it. You better have tipped them.
Oh, here.
What are you doing?
Right
I don't.
there. Start
Why?
right there.
Why?
Well, then just.
I'm not gonna read. I'm not gonna continue a story that you started. I'm not gonna do that just because you get the pizza there. Hey, how you guys doing? This is the Ted McKenna bits. I'm here to tell you about the case about the bed mat and the pizza. Okay. So about approximately, he needs to charge his phone. It's at 37%. At approximately 8:35 p.m., possibly 9, Matt ordered a pizza or something, and we're still recording. That's about it. That's the end of the story. Thank you for tuning in. I didn't prepare much. Oh, here he comes with all the dominoes there. It looks like a happy cat in baseball camp. You left me for so long. Don't put that on the soundboard. Okay, look at you. You're so happy there.
Oh, well, you're the one that brought up pizza.
He's happy as a tuna that found a new pond to swim in.
Okay.
And he's a swimming.
Zach, I hope you're around because we're playing Diablo when I get done. Fuck you.
That's
or,
rude.
Texas Chainsaw.
Or Spider-Man 2.
So one day a guy was upset because of the temperature. You can't do anything about it. So
Great,
James
thank you.
came in and was like, "Sir, is there a problem here?" And the guy started ranting at him too. So he was just like, "OP, this is unacceptable. You're fired." I started acting real sad. Like, "No, please don't fire me. My family needs money. I need this job."
You need it.
And he played up being a hard ass, telling me to take off my apron and leave. Bro, I love this. The angry guy started to backtrack. Like, it isn't that big of a problem. You don't need to fire her over it. Oh, this is a woman. I didn't mean it. And James was like, "No, we pride ourselves in our best customer service."
I mean, you got to give it to the customer. Got to get those 5-star reviews on Google.
Of course, after all the drama, I still had my job. We were just acting, and it was done in a couple. He did it a couple times. Whenever a customer would lose their temper, dude, it would have to be like a ruse after that. Because after a while, they're like, "This guy's still here." Anyway, I was
Yeah, I
telling
don't
my
know.
friends
We
from
have.
school about it. Yeah, this is not the asshole at all.
No, that's kind of funny.
This is funny. I think this is perfectly fine. It doesn't hurt anybody except their conscience. So maybe they'll start being a little bit more respectful to people.
And I think that's A-okay.
That's
Let them know.
A-okay.
That's RealityScream approved.
Am I the asshole for bringing up my brother's premature birth at Christmas dinner to get my parents to shut up?
What?
Oh, this is the one with the religious family, I think.
Oh.
Because the kid that
What does that
brought
have to do
up
with premature birth, though?
no. The thing here that people mentioned is what they meant to say was premarital.
Oh.
And since the post was already getting so much, they didn't want to repost it because then you lose your points and then you got to start over. Because people love fake internet points. But what he meant to say was premarital.
Yeah.
And his parents would get on him because they had a baby before they got married.
Because he was a naughty boy.
But they did get married because they're Catholic.
Well, I mean, at least they got
and
married.
then the parents would always do little slides like, "Oh, you got married the wrong way." And he's like, "Oh yeah,
you got married the wrong way.
My brother had a baby before marriage. Fuck you." And then they just fucking threw everything off. Oh, everybody was angry at him. Am I the asshole for making a dad joke? Hey, we'll do this one for John, just for John.
Thanks, bud.
No, my stepdaughter, Madeline. Oh my God, I love that name. Madeline?
Probably Madeline.
Oh, is it Madeline?
Mm-hmm. Mandalorian?
What is the name I'm thinking of that sounds like Madeline? It's Madeline, isn't it?
Madeline?
Madeline, it's okay.
Madeline?
I like something about Madeline. Wait, what was that movie?
Matilda.
Matilda. That's a great name, too. I like that. If I have a daughter, Matilda. That's going to be her name. Was about a year old when I married her mother, Jessica. Madeline's father died before she was born. Very sad. Madeline is currently 15, and she's rebelling for almost everything, of course. She did something bad, so while picking her up, I set a punishment up for her. She then said, "You're not my dad. I don't have to follow you. Bitch, this is my house. Okay? This is my house." I'm going to be a great father, dude, I'll tell you. "You're not my dad. I don't have to follow you. Honestly, I get a bit hurt from that, but I understand she didn't mean it and that she'd probably change." Yeah, usually these kids do grow up You know, as long as you keep on top of them and you keep applying that pressure, even if they're saying mean things to you, when they get older, they're usually a lot better off. But you need to stay on top of it. And I have 6 kids, so I can give you this advice. But
Where are
I
they?
understand that.
Where are the kids, Michael?
I have 2 other families. That one live in Toronto, one New York City. I just
And you're living here?
replied- yeah, this is my other life.
Other
I
life?
replied.
This is what you
yeah,
choose?
because my other wives won't get off my fucking back. I'm kidding.
Sounds so long.
I had to find peace.
Okay.
I'm still your legal guardian for the next 3 years, and as long as you're in my house, you have to follow my rules. What happened about 2 days ago? That happened 2 days ago. So our family was going to the grocery shopping when, I have a feeling where this is going to go. Madeline said, I'm hungry. I need food. I decided to be
Yum, yum, yum,
extremely
yum, yum.
cheeky and said, hi, hungry. I'm not your dad.
Got him.
It's not where I thought that was going to go. That was great. I was like, hi, hungry. I'm not your dad. Go get a fucking job. By the way,
Well, hopefully she has a good sense of humor. I mean, that would make me laugh.
I bet the mom gets fucking angry. My son just started to laugh uncontrollably. My daughter was just quiet with embarrassment, and my wife was berating me not to stoop down to her level. But the mom knows. The mom knows. That's probably why she said it.
She probably gave him like a little fist bump later.
I honestly thought it was a funny dad joke, and my son agrees. So am I the asshole? This guy said, sort of the asshole, but that one was one hell of a joke, and I congratulate you. Dude, people just love dad jokes, man. They can't fail. Oh, mini update.
Uh-oh.
A little
yay.
context, though, he wanted to add, I did adopt her, so legally I am her parent. That's how with my stepfather. I consider him my actual father because he adopted me. I have his last name. He took care of me, he raised me. So technically, he is the parent, he is the father.
And in that sense, got her.
Got her.
That mate.
I'll probably so a little bit of update. I'll probably give a full update later, but here's what happened so far. I got my daughter's room after dinner and began to talk with her. Hey, I'm sorry that I hurt you with the words I said, and
Blah,
I'm
blah,
really,
blah.
and I am really your dad. Good. Definitely assert that.
Yeah.
I
Get that door
changed your
open.
diapers. I met your boyfriend. I plan on helping you through the college. These are great conversations
Yeah.
fathers should be having with their kids. But seriously, I'm going to love you like my daughter, even if you don't think I'm your dad. Then I hugged her. She started to cry. I assume that's good. Yes, I don't think it's solved. You know, she's still a teenager. She's going to be rebellious, as all teenagers were, especially with what I did. You know, I used to be fucking rebellious, dude. But I think that's a good ending to that story.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a great conversation. That's a great way to talk to your kids, you know, with love and compassion,
To lay it down.
not screaming, you know.
Yeah, no streaming.
This dad gives me vibes, you know, like a good dad. You know, he uses humor and sarcasm and, you know, heartfelt apologies. Sounds like a good dad.
Yeah, he may even be like, hey, let's, as long as you drink at the house, don't drink elsewhere.
Let's not be those dads, but
I'm joking.
you know what? When my kid turns 15 or 16,
As long as I just want to make sure I know where you got it.
I'm not going to lie, though, because I'm very old school. So if I was hanging out with my kid and he's 15, 16, I'd give him a sip of my beer. Just give him a sip, you know. Well, that was like, my dad was that kind of, it is that kind of person, so. But,
Daddy.
yeah, that was great. Those
Daddy
those are
wasn't
great ones.
there.
I'm saving that picture. I'm going to have to show that one to my staff member as a good one.
I'm going to share your little story.
Am I the asshole for telling my extended family how many men, roughly, my sister slept? Nope. Oh.
Oh,
Boo.
you might be.
Am I the asshole for punishing my son after he said something racist? Nope.
No.
Never.
You're
That
not.
needs to be cut off immediately.
But you get away from the mic, Michael. Get away from the mic. But yes.
Immediately.
You should cut that off. Cut it off. Turn it off.
This is a short one. So about a week ago,
Oh.
my 39, this 39 female. Family ordered Chinese food for delivery.
Oh,
When the
yum.
delivery driver came to the door, my daughter, 16 female, was taking the cat upstairs to put her in a room because he was always tries to eat the food. I have had dogs like that. My son, 13 male, loudly says, "Make sure you hide the cat from the Chinese guy," as I am at the door getting the food from the Chinese delivery driver. He very obviously heard that my son said and upset by it. I quickly apologized and took the food. I told my son that racist jokes were completely unacceptable and very wrong, and he refused to admit he was in the wrong while he's a teenager. So later that night, I forced my son to write a sincere apology to the delivery driver. His name was on the receipt, as well as write a one-page paper on Chinese culture and a one-page paper on racism and perpetuated by racist jokes and stereotypes. That's a little much. That's a little much. The apology letter is perfect.
Yeah, the apology letter.
You don't need to do you don't need the history lesson. It's just weird.
Maybe one page.
We're not gonna. I'm not gonna sit here and agree that why racism is perpetuated by racist jokes and stereotypes. Some of the greatest comedians of all time make racist jokes. Sometimes there's a time and a place. Okay, if you're a comedian, okay, Dave Chappelle would be fucking canceled right now if that was the fucking case.
Dave Chappelle's the joke.
There's a time and place for it, and normal society is not the place. Not the place. That night, my husband, 43, and I got into an argument about me making our son do this. He told me that it is embarrassing for our son to have to apologize. The apology is good.
Apology
The
is
research
necessary.
papers are not,
Yeah.
is what we're saying here. I do not condone any kind of hateful taking. Good. And the fact that my son said it embarrassed me as well. My husband told me it was just a joke and it wasn't a big... Dad, you're taking the L on this one. Taking the L. Now, if the dad said, we don't need to do the research paper, that's fine, but Dad's wrong with this one. You are not the asshole, lady. Not the asshole. Sounds like your husband.
Not the asshole, but a little much.
Yeah, give the same... You tell you what, why don't you give the research paper to your husband?
It sounds like she took a,
What does that mean?
I don't know, power up.
Oh.
She took a little mushroom.
Am I the asshole?
Yeah, I think so.
For announcing that my dad's not paying my college tuition. What? Oh, bro, what? This is a short one, too. Let me lubricate.
Lubricate your vocal cords. What are you doing? Okay.
Huh?
Well, I mean, at least that's always your mic, and this is always my mic. So, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
I'll swap them out next week.
Please don't. I don't want to get sick.
Dark Fiend, welcome. I didn't see you sneak in there. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping in.
It's been here for a minute. You just haven't looked at the chat.
Daniel, thank you for coming in and modding. Eric, too. You were there, too. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
To our mods, Zach as well. Oriana, O1 Ella,
You did it.
Alicidra, another TV viewer. That's funny. ASMR Miu, Commander Root, Donk7, Drapschnat, Jason V's1X, I don't know. Mark Sink.
You tried.
I did. Myself, Dark Fiend.
You're here.
Vimercy, and Vimic. I'm going to say that
Just
from
spell
now
it, one
on.
of the two.
So thank you
Do
guys
whatever you want.
so much.
Thank you for being here. We greatly appreciate you. He's trying to belch again, probably. He's snapping his fingers.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
This time I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to
All right.
brain myself
am
when
I
you're
the-
about to tell a story
I am.
to start singing a song.
I have to get everybody ready and hyped up.
Oh,
Am I the asshole for announcing that my dad's not paying my college tuition?
maybe.
My aunt and uncle are paying for my cousin's college. My dad had a college fund for me, but he had stipulations like he wanted nothing below a B or grades, for grades, and to pre-approve any classes I take. Weekly meet. Your
Okay, okay.
child should choose what classes they want to take. That's weird.
For college?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
why? Like you're choosing their career choice, and pre-approve any classes I take, weekly meetings to discuss grades and a bunch of other stuff, which would be fine if you have a normal dad. Mine isn't. Well, he already doesn't sound normal. My dad has a temper, and I spent 6th to 12th grade stressed out about grades and being screamed at or grounded over kids. That's a terrible environment you raise a child in.
Yeah, that's hectic.
Do you know how any kind of mental toll that takes on a fucking kid, dude? That's crazy, man.
That's super crazy, bro.
Granted, for things that sometimes weren't even my fault, like a teacher not updating online grading and an assignment being marked missing because of it, and getting my backpack and locker randomly searched by him for no reason besides to make sure I'm not hiding anything. Bro, that just makes your kids want to do it more, bro. That's crazy. I decided to pay for school myself because of, 1, not being stressed over getting screamed at. 2, I don't feel like consistently worrying that he'd approve of a class or grade and decide not to pay, which, yeah, that would screw them, which I could totally see him doing. I'd rather be in debt than controlled for 4 years. Okay, I can respect that. I just finished my first year. My family got together on the 4th, and while sometimes they're nosy, they were talking about my cousin's school, and my uncle looked at my dad and said, well, how much is their name school costing you? I said, what are you talking? Why are you asking him for? I'm the one paying for it. Later on, my dad was pissed off and said that it was out of line that I said, why? Are you paying for it? Did I miss something?
Are you paying for it? Are you?
Yeah, well, later on, the dad was pissed. I didn't do it to embarrass him. I was just being honest. He didn't even know how much tuition is. He didn't even know. Not the asshole. So why is he embarrassed? His emotions are not yours to manage. Amen, brother.
Amen, brother. Scotty doesn't know.
I would not want to have a dad like that. That's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me.
Crazy.
How are you supposed to grow as a mature adult in an environment like that? You're just asking to be someone who's attracted to abusive relationships. That's what's going to happen.
You're going to give
All right, stop by
issues
therapist Dr. Mac here. Let's discuss.
at betterhelp.com.
That food smells great. You know, if we ever started getting
Sponsors.
BetterHelp for sure, or anything
cool.
like that, any kind of mental health.
You know, Aldi, if you want to sponsor us, that'd be cool.
Aldi's would be, dude. Aldi's would be a win, bro.
That'd be cool. I would really appreciate free groceries. That would, Aldi, look, if you're listening somehow, that'd be great help. I need that.
I do love Aldi's. When I was over in overseas, I went to Aldi's like the only time because that was literally the only store I knew and could read in foreign language.
They had a lot of Aldis in Germany.
That's where it's from.
I know, but
yeah, it was.
I didn't know how common it was
everywhere.
there.
They're like Starbucks here. It's like every corner. Fucking Aldi.
Was it laid out the same?
Yeah, I was very upset too.
Why are you so upset?
The first time I ever went to an Aldi's was overseas, and I didn't know about the coin thing
for the carts. Yeah.
And I was very upset. So I'm like, I'm just going to go over there and just kind of hold everything.
Good
So
luck.
I'm sitting there going like this, holding stuff.
They're probably like, look and see some American.
Oh, yeah.
He's so stupid.
Look at this fat fuck.
Look at him. He doesn't have a coin. How are you going to pay for
Dude,
that fat
you know
man?
what sucks about Europe? Nothing is built with fat people in mind, which is fair. It's understandable. But that's
Are you
crazy.
going to get your German chocolate, fat boy?
German people were very nice, though.
You
I
don't
actually
have a
would not
quota?
have. I would not have been able to find my hotel if these German people were just not.
Oh, that would have sucked.
Because I couldn't read anything. Waffle? Like, what is that?
You didn't have a smartphone or anything for you to have that? You didn't have a dictionary?
I had the phone, right? I had the Google, and
Yeah.
luckily it automatically it sees where you are, and then it
Das ist
it
gut.
works
Ja.
everywhere, internet all over the world.
Das
So-
ist sehr gut.
I was able to find it, but it was hard because it would show like letters that I thought were letters, but I think they're like German version of letters, and it was just confusing. I don't know.
Wie heißt du?
So if I couldn't find it, I always asked, "Hey, how you doing? Can you help me out?" American.
All
Yes.
American, ja, ja.
Except for the gas station lady. I go, gas stations in Germany, like they got fucking delis in them. Like, it's fucking
Ooh.
crazy. So I went in there. I got a sandwich. I go there every day to get a sandwich for lunch for work. And that lady did not like me. For some reason, she always looked at me like I was like a fucking alien. She was like, "What? Like,
Well, what does this
I'm just a fat American, you piece of shit." She'd always give me the stink eye. I remember I got the sandwiches there. Terrible.
Why'd you keep going
Meat, great. Cheese, great. Bread, fantastic.
Then what's wrong?
They don't believe in condiments except for butter. They consider butter a condiment.
Oh yeah, that's.
So I just started asking her, "Hey, no butter, no butter, no butter."
I still get butter on it.
And I had the yard boss that I was working with. He goes, "You want me to grab anything when I'm at the store?" I'm like, "Hey, you get some fucking mustard, dude? You want a sandwich?" He's like, "Yeah." So he comes back, gives me the mustard. So I found out that American mustard is different than other mustard.
Wow.
Their mustard is sweet. So I'm sitting there putting that mustard on my sandwich, and I'm like, "Fuck, dude."
Like a honey mustard?
It was like a fucking jelly.
Like a jelly.
No, it wasn't. No, it was taste sweet, but
Oh.
it probably was honey mustard or something. But
Like
it was just
jelly mustard.
nasty. And I'm like, "No, that's not what I want." He goes, "Oh, American mustard." So we went back to the store. We go down the aisle. There's a little shelf about this wide with like American products on it. Just and it's American products. And there's the Heinz mustard.
Yeah.
But instead of saying Heinz mustard, it says Heinz American mustard. So I was like, all right. And I had that little bottle with me the whole time I was there.
Yep.
I took it with me everywhere in my car.
I don't trust people that only like mayo.
Mayo has to be with something.
Yeah.
You can't just have it by itself. Mustard mainly is.
At least season it or something, but like.
Seasoned mayo?
I mean, like if you have a sandwich
The
and you just
patty
have like.
or the sandwich.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
But like, yeah.
Mayo by itself, no.
No.
I like the taste. I just don't like it as the only condiment.
No. Gotta have a little
Chipotle
bit of.
mayo? For sure, dude.
Ooh.
For sure. You were the one that got me hooked on that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Huh?
Chipotle Ranch, was it?
I don't know from where.
It was like Hidden Valley Chipotle Ranch. I think it was you, or
No,
it
I
was
don't think
Baja Ranch or something.
I don't know. I don't think so. Because I don't really like the
Maybe it was
Chipotle
Danny.
Ranch from like a bottle. It's usually like when a place like Taco Bell or something has like a Chipotle Ranch sandwich or burrito or something.
Yeah, their Chipotle
Depending on where it
ranches,
is, would be
I
good.
don't
But
know
like
why, but I don't like it.
for some reason, out of like a big bottle, like
The Bacon Ranch? Yeah, I remember the Bacon Ranch. Danny,
Bacon
boy, I
Ranch.
swear to God, if it was socially acceptable, he would bathe in a ranch.
it's not good for your pores. I'm assuming
No. Yeah, but he loves ranch. Jets Ranch.
Jets Ranch is good.
That's
That
not,
folk.
I don't think that's the best dipping sauce.
That's a health code violation.
Ever. Pores are glorious though.
I
But
bet.
Jets Ranch. I mean, Danny, fuck, you know how good Jets Ranch is. We were lucky enough to get some Jets down south before we left.
Yeah.
So for like the 2 years leading up to me leaving, Danny and I would have so much fucking Jets and chicken wings.
I mean that's Detroit deep dish.
It's good, man. It's good.
Nami.
Jets is goated.
Nami,
Dude, Jets is a fucking state treasure here, I tell you. Like people here, everybody fucking loves Jets here. Everybody.
I mean it goes. Let's get Jets.
Yeah. I like the Detroit deep dish, but honestly, and people look at me weird when I do this, I'll get a hand toss usually from Jets instead. Prefer their hand toss.
I'm sure it's not bad.
It's pretty good. You've never
Yeah.
had it? That's crazy.
I might have.
That says a lot to the Detroit style crust, you know.
I
Very
feel like
popular.
I might have had it once, but yeah, I mean the deep dish is muy bueno,
Muy bueno.
muy caliente.
But guys, thank you. You know, we really do appreciate you coming in. We really do.
Thank you for tuning in. Okay, we
It's
appreciate you.
We next Thursday we got. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
Next Thursday we've got episode 29. We're almost on the big 30.
Big. We're almost into episodes where it's gonna be our ages. This shouldn't
Dude.
pass by.
Close. It's getting there. I'm sad. So
This
yeah,
is depressing.
we really do appreciate all the support, guys. We really
We do. Please follow us on the socials. Like Daniel put them in the
That's
chat.
right. Check out my when you go to our YouTube. check out the video I made, a little mini documentary about the effects of COVID on the movie theater industry. I got another video coming out soon. I'm just finishing up the script now. It's about, separating art from the artist. So I'm hoping to have that. Thank you, Danny. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That was actually my first one. It took me literally 8 to 10 hours to edit that. It was fun though. Anyways, but yes, that'll be out hopefully in the next couple weeks. But again,
engaging.
Thank you. I that means a lot. I appreciate that.
This is just an
Get
endless.
a little choked up. But yes, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much.
We
Stay
appreciate
fresh.
you.
Stay sexy.
Stay so fresh and so clean.
But yes, this episode, if you guys wanted to rewatch it, or if you wanted to leave off where or start where you left off, it will be posted this coming Monday, and we will see you guys later.
Later, kiss. Cheers.